Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, um, on yesterday, the court informed me that we had a big docket, and sometimes we run pretty late. And actually, this morning, we finished up right about 5 minutes to 1. And prosecutors had been here all morning, it's court staff. So we want to give everyone an opportunity to at least get some lunch before we get started back. And then while that was happening, we also was able to do some more work, some additional work came to us while we were on break, I guess you could say, on the lunch break. So at this time, the court would like to apologize for your inconvenience. At this time, the court is in session and calls numbers M331242 and cause number M331244. Both cases are style State of Texas versus Matthew Joseph Bailey. Let the record reflect that Mr. Bailey is present in court with his attorney, Attorney Glenn Crocker. Let the record also reflect that the state is present with Assistant District Attorneys, Attorney Andrew Hubel and Attorney Sarah Staub. State, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, are you ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
And Ms. Menard is on the witness stand. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, did you pass witness?
No.
You did? I think you had passed the witness because Andrew,
Okay.
yeah.
Double check if you recall her.
I mean, that's what you want to recall her? But Andrew had already started he had, I think, asked one or two.
Getting my case, chief.
Yeah, he just
Make sure
asked.
she's still under subpoena and doesn't leave.
Oh, no, she's here.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Mosby, would you please move the podium in appropriate position?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Mr. Hubel, you may proceed.
Thank you. Now, I'm going to ask the bailiff, Vicky Mosby, to unseal what's marked as State's Exhibit number 3. May I approve?
Yes, you may.
Now, we're once again looking at what's marked as State's Exhibit number 3. Can you read the label that's on the side of it? Okay. And on that label, is there a section that reads expiration date?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what date that is for the record?
December 31st, 2021.
Okay. And you would understand that to be the expiration date of the blood kit?
Yes.
Now, looking at the contents of State's Exhibit number 3, Do you recognize what these are?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what they are?
The bottles, the tubes for the blood draw.
Okay. And again, these are the same tubes from the morning of August 29th, 2021. Now, where did you transport these tubes to? Once they were passed to you?
After the blood was drawn,
Yes, ma'am.
I transported them from Jefferson County Jail back to Gross Police Department
Okay, and where did you place them?
and the evidence locker.
Okay. And looking at the tubes, do they appear to have been tampered with in any way other than by the use of the lab for blood draw? Now, circling back to some issues that Mr. Crocker asked you about yesterday during his cross. Now, do you regularly ask questions of your fellow officers?
Yes, sir.
Is this a practice that other officers do regularly?
Yes, sir.
At the time of this offense, you were a certified peace officer,
Yes, sir.
trained in administering SSDs
Yes, sir.
and certified to administer HGM.
Yes, sir.
So, but on that morning, you were also accompanied by Officer Guerrero,
Yes, sir.
and Officer Guerrero is your patrol sergeant.
Yes, sir.
And in relation to you, what does that role mean?
My supervisor.
Okay. So he's an officer that had more experience than you at the time.
Yes, sir.
So it would be natural for you to ask and advise in certain situations.
Yes, sir.
And oftentimes work as a police officer is group work. Y'all work together and are dispatched together, right?
Yes, sir.
So again, this questioning is in order to make sure that things are done correctly out in the field.
Yes, sir.
It's not indicative of any inexperience. It's something that's done commonly.
Yes, sir.
So, following that question, is there anything to suggest that your administration of the test was faulty because you asked questions of another officer during the administration?
No, sir.
So, talking about the decision to move the defendant to another location. So, you had initially administered HGN at the scene. Why did you choose to move to the location following that?
Safety. Safety was the primary reason.
But you restarted the test as a whole, including the HGN, because it is required that they take place together in that order. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you did so to ensure the accuracy of those tests, right? So, and in the end, the defendant still failed the HGN on the second test.
He showed clues, yes, sir. It's not necessarily a pass or fail. It's whether or not the clues are there.
Thank you. And he exhibited